Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Welcome back to Toyeen Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. If you're new here, we are so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please note the regretful comments. Thanks for watching till I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
And it wasn't, I was never with a bad person, benye. But you know, at times, it's not even about boya ni boya on abuse, abiko abuse. It's about you asking yourself, do I still want to be here? Am I happy here? You know, there are things to manufacture what happened because it is not limited to just abuse. There are so many other things in a relationship to man. It's not even a matter of abuse now. Wa question are pẹ̀lú àwọn kankan because you see àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n jáde àwọn illiterate or women or men that don't know what they actually want at times, they may not grab the actual message. Wọ́n kàn máa feel pé oh kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ àbí kí ni ò ṣẹlẹ̀, but ìwọ ló máa sọ fún ara ẹ̀ pé ṣé nǹkan yìí ṣó fẹ́, ṣé nǹkan yìí ṣó wúlò fún mi, ṣé nǹkan yìí ṣé mo lè carry on, ṣé nǹkan yìí ṣó ti sú mi. I know they ṣàlàyé bí ṣe wà mo yé ti àlàyé inú ń ṣàlàyé fún yàn. So ohun tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe lórí social media, ohun tẹ́ bá gbé wá tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ẹ̀dà kejì lẹ bá ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ manage o. Ẹ má sunkún, and that's why I'm using this opportunity to tell all of you women, but yes, social media ti so ó ti so wá fẹ́ ẹ wá dúró àwọn èrò tó wà lórí TikTok yìí, ẹ wá dúró blogger. Are you sure that the people you are approaching have the mental capacity to deliver your message well, or they are going to add more to your problem? Because it is not everybody that are good managers of problem. Like I said, blogger because one lucky the mental capacity, be emotional, can manage the situation, won't feel pain. Someone you are approaching needs to be someone that can relate with your situation. Even one male offer any solace, good advice. Come. I am not perfect. I don't have any perfect marriage. I don't have any perfect relationship anywhere. And I would advise that you do not use any media platform for now to vent, not to hear your voice. It is not yet time because I can easily see or tell what is going to happen in the nearest future. I know the likelihood result to hit so calm down. Men that are narcissistic are very difficult to expose online. Men that can gaslight you easily, men that can manipulate emotions, men that, will not take accountability for the things they've done to destroy you. They are not easily exposed out there. Even women. I just told you now that when Arasho stole that gold, did you see any remorse in her? Till now, she has not even returned the money, neither did she return the gold. You see, people like that with bipolar, they don't admit they've done anything wrong. Likewise, relationship as well. So it's not just limited to relationship, to marriages. There are actually people like that, their species, their creation, their kind of creation in this world. Gbogbo bó bá ṣe ń sọ nǹkan tó ṣe láti destroy ẹ wọ́n sì máa rojú ẹ lẹ́yìn pé ọmọ ẹlẹ́jọ́ yan ọmọ mental problem, ọmọ tó ní mental problem, ọmọ tó ti já wèrè, ọmọ tí ó parọ́ ní o mo ṣe gbà pé ọmọ yẹn ń sìn onírọ́ ni mo fẹ́ ní o. Wàá tí wàá máa pinch ààrẹ pé am I missing something? You know, whereby they make you have a self-doubt on yourself. You start feeling weak. You start feeling, you start feeling weak. You start thinking about the rejection, the shame, the lies, the defamation, the feeling of hopelessness. Where do I turn to? Who is going to listen to my truth? Who is going to offer me a listening ears? Who is going to be my voice out there? You will feel hopeless. You will feel like you're done with the world. I feel suicide, that we go hand it all. Because nobody wants to give you their voice for people to hear you. Not that people don't want to hear you. It's because you're using the wrong network, or you're planning to use the wrong medium to hear your voice. The people that will still believe in you will definitely still believe in you and offer you solid, a certain balm, give you their, a shoulder to cry on. But social media menacing, where a lot of reasonable people dread to come. So to bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, lo àwọn tó létí, lo àwọn tó ní àròjinlẹ̀, lo àwọn tó ní ọgbọ́n, lo àwọn tó ní làákàyè. Tí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ léyìí, kò ṣe àwọn tí wọ́n ní làákàyè, kò ṣe àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn fúnra ara wọn, wọ́n ti wà damage níbi kan, àwọn náà ò tí heal. Tó bá tí heal, retaliation wọn fún partner tí wọn náà máa admit sí case títí ẹ̀. Hello? Torí ààrẹ ni tó lọ ń dá pé. Ààrí ẹni kankan tó lọ ń dá pé láyé. There's no relationship, no marriage is devoid of trouble, of up and downs. Everybody ló ní little portion ẹ̀ tó ń dí pẹ̀lú. Ẹlòmíì, ìfà mo nìkan lọ́wọ́ bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ọkọ ẹ̀ dára jù. Ọkọ ẹ̀ máa ń ṣe bí ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. Gbogbo ohun tó kọ́ fẹ́ lọ kán fún. Ẹ sọ pé kí ni problem? Ọkọ ń dó fúrọ̀. Hello? Am I making sense? Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Òun ni the envy of all. Láàrin gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́. Ẹni tá ń wish. Táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ bá máa dárúkọ dáàdì lágbájá, dáàdì tàmẹ̀dù, ọkùnrin ni, táwọn bá wà ń ta, wọ́n máa báyàwó ẹ̀gbẹ́ nǹkan, tó bá dalẹ̀, àwọn lè máa rí táwọn máa clean ilé, wọ́n bá ṣe kìíní kan, wọ́n lè máa ń fún lówó. Àwọn táwọn wò ń táwọ̀ pé gbogbo ohun gbogbo ló ní, ohun gbogbo lọ́mọbìnrin yìí ní. Yet the rich also cry. When she spoke to me in tears, she was shaking. The envy of her is also facing her own challenges. Indoors. I calmed her down, talk to me, what is happening? Before she could even find the right word, láti lè sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin tí TikTok ẹ máa send it to me. Ìgbà kó tó lè gather courage tó sọ pé, Mommy Angela, wọ́n ní kí ni? Ibi tó wà ò ń ṣe ibi tí mo lè sáré lọ. Ṣé kí n máa sáré bọ̀ Nàìjíríà? Ìyìn lè sáré lọ sọ kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń vibrate by. The envy of what gbogbo wa ń wò. Ondo Diore. Hello guys, did you hear that? Ọ̀pọ̀ lè tán ti bí ọmọ mẹ́rin. Ondo fúrọ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tó break obìnrin tó láyé. Ondo ìyàwó ẹ̀ dáadáa. Ó ń tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní owó. Ó ní iṣẹ́. Caring husband ni. But a close there. Ìyàwó ka mọ́ bí tó ti ń do best friend there. Hello? Ìyàwó ká ọkọ ẹ̀ mọ́ bí tó ti ń dó ọ̀rẹ́ ọkùnrin méjì, married couple, married man. Ìyẹn tún kọ́. The rich also cry. When you say your situation is the worst of all, you just need to calm down and listen to somebody else's married that you are envying out there. Why tí mọ́mí kí ní ṣe ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ṣe jáwọn nìkan bí mo ṣe forí ṣe fún bàbá lágbájá tó. Ṣorí pé kálukú ló ní títí ẹ̀ tó ń jẹ́ pẹ̀lú nínú ilé. Mo bí ọmọbìnrin tí ó ní kò sí ẹni tó máa mú òun dúró sínú marriage yẹn. Látijọ́ tí ó ti sọ fún mi bí bá ṣe ń wish. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́? Lọ́mọ yẹn ti develop high blood pressure tí ò ní rí. Yes, she has moved out of the house. Ó ti kó padà sí ọ̀dọ̀ màmí àti bàbá ẹ̀, kó padà sínú ilé ọkọ yẹn mọ́. She was shocked. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò yàn àlè obìnrin kò kárí o. Àlè ọkùnrin lọ́kọ ẹ̀ yàn. Ó yá kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ ń pàtó yín. Àwọn tá lẹ fẹ́ torí ẹ̀ fúnra yín lẹ́dẹ̀ kẹfẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ yín wá bí social media kó wá parọ́ mọ́ yín. Wọ́n máa parọ́ mọ́ yín ni wọ́n á yí mọ́ yín lẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹ tí ọkùnrin tó mẹjọ ro àwọn ní grandiose delusion. A gaslight ye burúkú. A subdue ẹ. A make you feel less pé wọlé ní burúkú. Ìwọlé ní ìkà. So kí ló fẹ́ kó rẹ sí situation yẹn fún? Tó bá ti rí rẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú èèyàn tí Ọlọ́run tí ẹ̀ sí lágbádá nìyẹn. Kó gbá kámú jẹ́jẹ́. Àwọn báwo làwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ wọ́n ní pé inú ògbá ni kinní kan ògbá. Mo wọ́n ṣe máa ń sọ Yorùbá yẹn. Yíkùn tó bá lè gbọ́mọ wá ló láti lè gba ọ̀rọ̀ náà tó bá ti bá rẹ nírú bẹ́yìn kò rọra excuse rẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ jù má wá social media validation tó bá wá social media validation wá jẹ̀bi ó gbọ́ mi àbó gbọ́ tó bá síkì fún social media validation wá jẹ̀bi pò wá. Oh, then what do I do to this? Angela, Angie. Hold on, guys. Pardon me. Angela Lua. I think Timmy's back from college. Yeah, Timmy's back from college. Just hold on. Oru tó múlẹ̀ ni yóò dá o. Oru yẹn kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Sister, my sister, I can see your message. Ma get vaccine. Mo rí message yín. Oh my God. I've given Angela the key to lock the door at the back. And when Angela comes back from work like that, you know they are on holiday. They are on holiday. I'm on unity holiday. Oh, my loss on is straight because she's doing Monday to Friday full time, 9 to 5. She's always going to bed straight. I feel for her. She's only gonna work for 2 months, but yeah, the way she knocks her, I'm like, you children don't even know what people go through. And you can't know one. Timmy, is that you? Okay, 1 second. Angela has a key. 1 second, I'm online. Auntie, are you sleeping or what? Now, high blood pressure, and you know when she called me, she's like, Mommy Angela, Mama expose online. Money expose. Only know pastor church I want láti gbọ́. Ere kan church I want láti gbọ́. Gbogbo yan ló ma expose e fún. Olomode o mela. Ó sọ pé òun mela katakata. How are you sure power to fit in church here? On sinu. That's the first thing I told her. When you sọ pé ó fẹ́ lọ sórí social media, ó fẹ́ lọ pé bàbá ọmọ ẹni Agége lórí social media. Wọ́n ní kò sí bó ṣe lè Gabriel tó ẹ̀sìn ènìyàn máa ń fi pamọ́ sínú ilé ẹni ni. Àwọn kan wà tó máa libel ìwọ fúnra rẹ̀ pé ó ti tọmọ ìdílé àwọn tó commit Sódómù àti Gòmórà sódì àfọ wọn ò gbọdọ̀ fẹ́ ọmọ ẹ, wọn ò gbọdọ̀ súnmọ́ ẹ nítorí bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ ó ń ṣe Gabriel. I calmed her down. Mo mẹ́rin lọ́jọ́ bí o. 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. Are you guys listening? Because the same social media tó máa embrace pé useless man, can you come on? Àwọn náà máa condemn ẹ lọ́jọ́ iwájú pé ẹ má jẹ́ kó ọmọ yín má rí sínú marriage kíní kan àwọn family yẹn o. Gbogbo ohun tó máa ná fi support ilé ni no máa use as a weapon against ẹ lọ́la. So I stopped her. Pastor tó lóhun máa pè. I don't know if she has because me, you know, ọ̀tọ̀ ni kí n advice ẹ. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kó gbọ́ sí mi lẹ́nu torí pé ó fẹ́ jọ mi ó fẹ́ gbọ́ràn sí mi lẹ́nu. So I now told her, I said, Pastor tó fẹ́ lọ rojú ọkọ ẹ fún. Àwọn ará ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tó fẹ́ lọ fẹjọ́ wọn sùn. Ǹjẹ́ o mọ nǹkan táwọn fúnra ra wọn ń dánwò under the umbrella of being a Christian? Ẹni tó bá kà òun láyé máa gbọ́, ẹni tí ò ká tiẹ̀ síta ńkọ́. Wọ́n á sọ fún mi ní please do not do that. Gbogbo àwọn Ìgbò ní Agége gbogbo ẹ̀ ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìgbò ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. How did it start? Àwọn wo ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀? Inú Ìgbò ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Am I communicating? Mo ní má ṣe sí ọkọ enta. If you want to walk away, it's okay. Because I put myself in her shoes like, bọ́kùnrin bá cheat me on me. pẹ̀lú obìnrin dó gbogbo ọmọ ṣé èmi personally mi fẹ́ èmi ò mọ the word lágbájá cheat on me because they have been liberated in Nigeria. It is their word to a point where they feel cheating is part of the things you sign up for in a marriage. That's the kind of impression they are giving out. Me, Abike, I don't know about you women. I'm one person that don't get bothered when my man is sleeping with another. Marco deciding, do I want to stay or do I want to opt out? But I won't get my head bothered because I sense is with this or is with that. No. Mi ò fúnra mi ní kíní tí má ti bú ní bú wẹrẹ so ẹyẹ ti fò wallahi. But I know it can be so mentally torturing for one to now see him with a fellow man. Àbẹ́yàn kan tí mò ń pè ní uncle ẹni tí mò ń pè ní best friend there kó wá jẹ́ pé òun ni mo wá ka mọ́ tọ́jọ́ ń bára wọn sùn. That's a different ball game. I don't even know how I'm gonna react to that. I can't say. Èmi fún ara mi ò lè sọ bí ṣe máa react because it's so difficult. Like mo bá ọkọ mi on do anybody kò do ọ̀rẹ́ mi gan kò do anybody but kí n bá ọkọ mi kó máa do best friend ẹ̀ ọkùnrin àbí boyfriend mi kí n ká mọ́ wà tí kò sẹ́ni tó gbọ́n tán. I can't say how I will react. I just pray that it does not happen to me. I don't experience such my entire life. My children, I will never experience it in my life. I don't even want to think about it. So therefore, you see, I cannot control what she's going to do. It's easier said than done. I can say calm down. But the mental torture, the emotional bashing of me sleeping came out when we ka ọkọ mi mi rí pẹ̀lú obìnrin. Wá jẹ́ ọkùnrin tí mo ń pè ní bọ̀dá kíní kan daddy lágbájá. Not jọ ń rúnra wọn. Mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe lè sọ̀rọ̀. So therefore, mo kọ̀ rọra bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ má lọ bá àwọn ará church. Ẹni tẹ́ bá fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn, tẹ́ fẹ́ fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn ní church. How are you sure pé yẹn náà ò sí nínú wọn? Ẹni tó ń ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí lábẹ́ òrùlé yín inú the same church jẹ́jọ́ lọ. Ẹ rò pé yàn kan bá kan. This is some Bible reading family. Ẹ máa tó máa sọ pé kí ló máa ń ṣe inú ilé, wọ́n máa pò wá sínú ilé wọn ká wá fún fellowship. Yeah, just would you like to join us on a Thursday? We are having our house fellowship. You know, those believers. Only family team so you. Tí ọkọ ẹ̀ bá best friend there so. Can you imagine? So tó bá wá gbé yẹn wá sórí social media and say, she won't be it is hard to take in. So even when she told me she's moved out of the house and she developed blood pressure and everything unhealthy started settling in, most of them just calm down. I'm not against you moving out, but yes, one will feel the how do I call it? The mistrust, the everything, the betrayal. It's okay. Talk me team ká ọkọ mi pé ó shit pẹ̀lú obìnrin, but kí n fẹ́ ká ọkọ mi tí mo bí ọmọ fún kí wọ́n rí pé ó cheat pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́. Man, even when they say it's their world abroad, I bet you I ain't gonna put up with things like that. Oh, loud. And this is a staunch Christian home. So you see, as a blogger, I deal with a whole lot of situations that I don't bring out here. I am more like a counselor to them Hindus. Marco, okay, very well. I've been terrible. She was even beginning to update on our WhatsApp story. This story. Each time I see her story, I will screenshot and resend it back to her. Hello, you are beginning to create suspicion. You are beginning to arouse the general public suspicion. Please. As at the time that I was cautioning her, I knew quite well that it was not her talking or reacting. She was finding it difficult, to accept or to come to terms with like, did I just catch my husband? Baba won marry ọkùnrin mẹ́ta obìnrin kan. You know the kind of things so mama lo ni rori obi me pe is it possible kó ti ma kí ọmọ wa mọ́lẹ̀? Is it possible kó wa abuse ọmọ wa ọkùnrin nínú ilé? I can imagine millions of things that will be going through her mind. That is why I said, mi ò lè control her. Mo kò bẹ́ ni pé má gbé wa, Ọlọ́run má expose ẹ̀. Shock yẹn bá kò rí rẹ́rì. Ọlọ́run gbé wọn ní jọ̀ọ́ má gbé wa sórí social media. Kó má bàa jẹ̀bi. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bẹ̀. So you see, kò sí nǹkan tí ó kì í ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé ayé yìí. But my gbọ́rọ̀ mi wá fún blogger. Àwọn ọmọ bá mi àwọn ọmọ bá mi sọ gbà. Àwọn abẹ́ tọwọ́ bọ̀ lójú. Àsọ bó bá ṣe fẹ́ ká sọ àbí ká tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ gan lọ. But at the end of the day, ṣó lè do pẹ̀lú shame. the mental torture, the emotional bashing to man work well. Ṣó lè deal pẹ̀lú pé kàn parọ́ mọ́ ẹ. Ṣó lè deal because as báwa ṣe ń bẹ sọ òun náà ní ẹlòmíì tó máa stage tó máa purọ́ tó máa bá ṣe padà pò pa pì pa. Irú wọn ò mọ̀ wọ́n sọ fún wọn feel pain. They are so very insensitive pé wọn ò jí sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Honestly. And like I said that the coping strategy, number one is for you to create boundaries. You prioritize your self-care, right? Your self-care as in your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health care is very, very imperative that you look after them. So you don't end up looking like a mad woman or like a madman on the street because you are going through this challenging period. Once you create boundaries, look after yourself. Don't look beautiful because you want to spite anybody. Look, you feel good within your spirit. Like, oh, I'm a pretty girl, I'm beautiful. Not because I want Mr. A or Mr. C that I just separated with to see me. But because I know I can do all I can be fine with or without them. We move. Àwọn tí blogger bá ti tọwọ́ bọ̀, ìjọ tán bá ti gbé wá, ìjọ tó bá ti kọ síta fúnra rẹ̀ lórí social media, àti rìn, àti sọ̀rọ̀, àti dá sáwọn tọ́pìkì gan pàápàá. Ó máa ṣòro fún ẹ pé ẹni tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó gbé ogun odidi ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin ọkọ lé ẹ̀wà, ẹni tó wá divorce ọkọ lórí social media, ẹni tó wá divorce ìyàwó irú ọ̀rọ̀ wo ló fẹ́ kọ wà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa rí. Èmi ò ní gbọ́rọ̀. Wọ́n chastise, wọ́n stigmatize. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó kọ́ lẹ́yìn náà àti wá máa traumatize. Ó wà traumatic gan. So let's learn to be good managers of problem. I know there are times some of us, you come online and then you start to listen to a topic and you'll be tempted to speak. I have experienced this before. Timashe show it on says some people will just come and say, "Abike, thank you for what you just preached. I am actually a victim of that same situation. They are here as we speak. There have been times that I am tempted to bring this man's story, what he did to me, or to bring this woman's story. I have seen where a grown man broke down on the phone. This was like 2 years ago, 2023, yes. He broke down sobbing like a baby on my shoulder because of the bad way a woman, a wife, that they had a child together, treated him. He was broken into pieces. I had to pray with him, encourage him, calm him down. Because, I want to me what this woman would literally, spend 3 days at home and spend 2 days with another husband that she kept in America. That's how she flies many times often to them, all in the name of education. Or when she calls it, to fly, only look for this. She's actually married to somebody else in America, whilst a married woman under this man's roof in UK, and they had a child together. So my eyes have seen. Why did I not bring that online? The man was, he was confused. He felt cheated. Like, I give her everything. I bought a house. We pay for this together. I pay. How can she keep another man in America while she's a wife under my roof in UK? So my eyes have seen. My ears have heard things. I've seen where men are broken as well. To check with a narcissistic person. The lady eventually just walked away like, I don't give a shit about you. And she went with the other man. And she also succeeded in severing the relationship between the father and the child. Perhaps shit happens. Do you understand? Okay, I'm giving you listening here talk. That's why you see a psychologist that offers you therapeutic, advice. They also need to see some psychologists, either physio or whatever, that will be mentoring into their own brain as well, because the kind of things that they get to hear, name story by me, only damage you emotionally, only damage you mentally. So you see, I heard that they all also have a session they need to go through because of the their day-to-day activity, the things they see happen to people. It's just like as a psychologist, I'm attending to a patient that is trying to describe a horrendous situation whereby maybe a then afterwards I have to go and see another psychologist to help me, to heal from the things I heard from my clients. Do you understand? So you see, when I heard about that very man's one, or a woman married to 2 men at the same time, like she had a child for him, and then she's actually married to the other guy. Do you understand? Or what actually married me to the other guy. Okay. On the other hand, do you understand? Or marry meaning. So shit man shelen. So imagine you see, somebody said the man must be very mad. May you not be a victim of an obìnrin tó máa ń clip ọkùnrin mọ́lẹ̀ tó máa ń jù wọ́n sínú kóló. Àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń ba ayé ọkùnrin jẹ́. It's not about being mad. It's about those men being in captivity of some women. Want to spiritually wish wọn mọ́lẹ̀. We that runs show. Our time fietile count your mark especially me that I don't bring it out. I prefer to just offer them, solace, advise them. I get frightened at times as well, like maybe but then it does happen. So you feel the man is mad. It's not mad. May your father, your brother, and your son never be in a woman's bondage. And it's about barren, bondage obìnrin. To want demon less spiritually, don't date your mobiton law. Ẹ̀yin nìkan lè sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lè dá lè máa understand nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí obìnrin kó wà nínú kí ọkùnrin wà nínú spiritual bondage tóbìnrin ń lò. You think ojú lásán ni? Àwọn I am married and with my hale here. The man will put up with it. Are you kidding me? It's not ordinary. They will put up with it. They will play 2 roles. They play a role of a wife under your roof and they are playing role of a wife under another man's roof at the same time. I know the man was going through a lot, like the only child we have between them, is it truly my child? What is happening? Oh my God. Before the reality sets in, mule imagine mental bashing, gbogbo ẹ̀ tó mama ní emotional drain. To mama go to pay her. Irú kí lélẹ̀ lẹ́ni tí mò ń pè níyàwó mi. So when the lady started behaving nasty, he didn't realize the reason. Sorry. You guys on TikTok, I need to put that in now. Are we guys there? Kò ń ṣe pé kíni ó eventually lọ fẹ́ tó wà l'America ni. Ó eventually lọ fẹ́. Ìdè ni. But meanwhile, when they come like that, I refer them to prophets that I know are very good at praying. Only bá wọn ṣe deliverance. It's beyond me as a blogger. So I told them, hey, bro, sis, this is beyond the ordinary. Deliverance. Prayer. Because this is beyond the ordinary that me as an ordinary blogger can deal with. For paper. One way. Hello. One way. So when we're talking about people that are narcissistic, this woman still doesn't see anything she's done wrong. That's why I said product of a broken marriage, broken home. More difficult go to deal with. Bami. Not all of them, mind you. If you want to enjoy a man, mostly it depends on where he's coming from, or the woman, it depends on, how good they are at managing, situation. Otherwise, last nipe, this person needs to heal first. When the wound is not closed, right? They will continue referring to that wound. They will continue referencing you in that wound they carry that was given to them by somebody else. They will keep seeing you in them. A slight friendly correction, they will escalate it and back at you, and you will cringe like, what have I said here? It's because by the time you believe you are the reigning star, you are the current star, they are not fully healed from the past hurt they are dealing with. They are emotional wreck. That's what we'll call them. They are emotional wreck. One is glad to heal. They need to gather their courage back. They need to be fully accountable for the things that they do wrong, that you know, because most times I want to feel back, I want to, okay, perhaps in koto shele, you know, let me know, me need enough attention, or me okay, so long, bye-bye. But they are not ready to take accountability is because one only here, but sure, to be narcissistic completely, one only ill. They are just so insensitive and they are not aware that they are causing you pain. That's what I'm saying. So bringing them to social media will only open cans of worms that you may not be able to deal with, because they will tell lies, they will gaslight the situation, they will make you feel like the prey, and they will make you feel like the predator, and they're the prey. They will play victim. They will tell lies on you. You'll be checking yourself. You have a self-doubt if you're a nice person. There's tendency you'll be checking yourself that am I communicating? Can we have some heart to me? Send a heart to me on TikTok. Keep sending a heart to me. Do you understand? So the best thing is for you to just create boundaries. You walk away completely because you're likely never to communicate with them. Even, but make attempt láti máa sọ nǹkan tán ṣe fún wọn 100 times. Like I said, they won't take accountability. So don't bother saying, I will bring you online. I will expose you on TikTok. I will expose you on Facebook. They don't care if you're exposing them. They are not even aware. Your grief, your own sorrow, it gives them a little joy. Maybe you don't know. So the next question will be, so AJ, what do you advise we do? I just told you, create boundaries, walk away, rediscover yourself. You know, you need to rediscover yourself. You need to heal. You need to give yourself self-care. Do you understand? Go and look after yourself first, because they would have damaged you mentally, emotionally as well. So you will look after it. Heal. For any self-care. Don't look at the other side, because even come back will be 100 lenye. Mind you, emotionally, it is normal, because of their desperation. They don't see anything wrong in him. They don't want to see anything wrong in him. The things you saw in him, they are not seeing it. There's most likely tendency to want to marry you. But time to go see low way. Worry. Everything will look normal. Like, you know what I mean? Almost a time. Man tell. And when you battle man so it's money. Any. The more they go closer, the deeper they go with him or her. I want to discover the decision to now stay or not. If they stayed, you don't have to let it pepper you. There are people that cannot afford to face the general public. Oh, the hyping some people cannot accept the reality of rejection in the society. So therefore, they will put up with the bullshit. I won't mind. Somebody she'll take time after waste time not having any happiness with that man or that woman. Do you understand? And Bami won't feki any total law. Someone is asking me. I locate in the UK. I live in London in the UK. So you see, hello me. I go fake worry. You see shortcomings here. Not everybody can face the public. So when you leave and you see some people not leaving, I don't want you to feel bad. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to be vengeful. I mean, planning to come online to say, oh, my expose any because I want to bola shouldn't sing. Oh, need there, no see there. As it come but I want no worry. Tony. Hello? Àsìkò ṣẹtiri bí tí ẹni tó lọ àtẹni tó wà ńbẹ̀ presently tán ti máa múra wọn lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ rí àbá ẹni tó fẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ presently wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra wọn pé ara lé yín ẹ má bínú o báwo lẹ́yìn náà ṣe kó mi ò mọ̀ pé èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni o I'm so sorry irọ́ ló pa fún mi pa yín o gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ ń pa ẹ̀ láìdá fún ẹni tí bí èèyàn bá wá sọ́dọ̀ mi tó sọ̀rọ̀ mi láburú ó sì ń bọ̀ wá tó èèyàn bá wá sọ́dọ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ mi láburú ó sì ń bọ̀ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi wá sọ tìyẹ láìdá ọ̀rọ̀ tá la bá pọ̀ ṣe sí bí ó bá ṣe olóṣì tó ń ṣòṣì bí iṣẹ́. Ẹ bá mi sọ fún kó yé ṣòṣì bí iṣẹ́. Me morin yẹn that anyway. I'm just going to say me morin yẹn. Do you understand? I understand. Yeah. Lady Olu said, very sad. I feel for the kids involved. Yes, kids are always at the receiving end of these breakups.